Already freaking stupid hoe. Hey, it's Rose. What's up? Hey, you doing good? Good. Okay. I'm tired. I came home early from school today because I'm sick. I'm actually sick right now. I know I don't sound sick. I probably don't look sick. I'm not acting sick, but I'm sick. That hurt. Yeah, my nose burns and I don't. You know when your nose burns, it like burns? So I woke up this morning to go to school and my nose is still burning because it was burning last night and it felt gross and I hated it, so I wanted to die. So I was like, okay, I already missed a lot of days of school, so I told my mom, can you just pick me up early? Because at my school, it doesn't count as an absence, it just counts as a tardy for some reason. And it's excused. It's so you can do that and it doesn't count as like a missed day, you know what I mean? I don't know why they call leaving early a tardy, it makes no sense. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is just homework.
Bitch, what?
Why does it exist? Who created homework? What made you think homework was like legible for us? We don't need to practice that at home. Like we already do as much practice as we need at school. So we're like busy people too, just like you. And first of all, you have to grade it. So why even bother giving it to us? That's just more work for you. What makes it worse is that they assign homework over like breaks, the weekends, sometimes even over summer break. Like they call them summer assignments and it's worth a lot of your grade. But like, why is it worth our grade? Like, why should we do it in the first place? I mean, I'm not saying don't do your homework. I'm just saying, why should we get it in the first place? It doesn't make sense. It's basically classwork that you didn't get to do in class. But it's just really dumb. It's really stupid. I can't really express it. Like, I do my homework, yes, but most of the time, homework makes me stay up late because I'm a procrastinator. Like, I procrastinate almost everything. And it's stupid for me that I have to procrastinate on another thing, which is homework. Like, I have other better things to do. So why make it worse on me and everyone else to give us homework? Especially when you're in like middle school or high school, because you have multiple classes. So then you have obviously multiple amounts of homework. Like, does that make sense? No. So you have like math homework, English homework, probably Spanish, French, you know, history, all the stuff that we should just stick to like being classwork. Like, I've had to cancel so many things. I've had to not go to like dinners or movies or just hanging out, all because of homework. Another thing, projects I don't consider homework because that's like, yeah, you can do it in class, but you also could do it at home so you can have more time to like get a better grade. So I don't mind projects because that's actually, that's more legible for me. I don't mind doing like projects. Projects are like, you know, the basic thing. Tests are fine, obviously. Like, but again, tests you do in class, so it doesn't waste our time at home. And projects really kind of don't unless you make it waste your time. But homework does. One more thing is that teachers still assign homework while you have a project. Like, let's say, because I have my math teacher, he gives us math homework and multiple projects, like as in more than one, like this many, probably this many. What? Like, I have to do like a prolonged project, so that means we received it I think 2 months ago, and it's due after break, which means we have to do it during break. And
Why?
what do you do on your breaks normally? I'll give you time to answer. That's enough time. Breaks means you don't do anything. Break means you get time off for yourself. Not for your teachers, not for your homework, not for projects. For yourself. Hang out with friends, hang out with family, just being, you know, doing you. Why do I have to do homework? Why do I have to do projects? It's... And then the best part is that they're like thinking that they're really punishing us, I guess, for giving us homework over the break. Yet they have to come back to grading it. Like they have to come back to school just so they can collect it and then grade it. And most of the time, the teachers don't even grade them on time. Like they get them and then they don't put them in the grade book fast enough. So then they're late on grades. Our grades look bad to our parents. And we have to explain to them that our teachers suck at grading. They're like, oh.
Let me tell you about, I know your teacher. I met your teacher and she or he is really good at grading. Like they're good. They always seem so up to date. They seem like very on top. They seem
Wrong. No. You see that? Like, these teachers put up a front in front of our parents. Like, they put up this persona that they're so responsible, they're so perfect. And we know dang well they're not perfect. Like, they're not. They're really not. Like, why do you need to do this to us? Like, you don't need to give us projects over break. You don't need to give us homework, specifically homework, because homework, it's something where no one wants to do, no one has the time for. Some of us have jobs, some of us have sports, you know? Just things like that. Like, we have other things to do. So then, and then when we come to you telling you that we had this stuff to do so we couldn't have time to do the homework, you get mad at us for not doing it. But yet, we can't get mad at you for being late on grading the homework or being late on grading the projects or tests or whatever. So then when we're lazy, we're not hurting you. We're really not. So, but when you're lazy, you are hurting us. You're hurting our grade. So I feel like you need to stop giving us all that work, all that mess, because it's just mess. It's just trash. Like, after it's graded, like, honestly, when I get my graded work from teachers, I shred it real quick. Like, they go like, make sure that it's graded in the grade book. I'm like, well, you know what? You should have been better at grading, so you wouldn't have to tell me that in the first place. I don't like homework at all, but homework over break is what really, really, really makes me upset. Like, you don't do that. You don't do that. Like, I remember I had a project over Thanksgiving break for my English class, and I was so annoyed because it's break, B-R-E-A-K, break, which means we don't do anything on break. Because if you have a job and you're on break, you usually don't use your break time for work. You usually don't use that time to be on task, I guess. Because, like, you really can. That's the time that's okay to be slacking off. That's the time that's okay for you to do what you want to do. You don't have to pay attention. You don't have to focus on something that needs to be done at that moment, because it doesn't really need to be done. This shouldn't be done at that moment because it's your break. So no, I want even like this even applies to people that like have jobs. Because if you're on break and then they call you, you shouldn't have to do it because you're on break. Can't you get someone else to do it that's not on break? Because you assign breaks for a reason. Like, yeah, we're supposed to have 180 days of school and then the rest be break or summer or, you know, days off. But those days off are off. Like, they're not on, which means homework should not be on during breaks or days off, because that's our time. You're wasting our time with that stuff. You shouldn't do that. Why? So, moral of the story is homework is trash, projects are dumb, over break. We shouldn't have homework, because work? No, that's another, yeah, when you go to work, you go to work. You go, you travel, you leave. Where do you leave from? Specifically home. So, you don't come home to do work. You don't do that. That's not, no, that isn't human, that isn't fun, that isn't fresh, that isn't nice, that is stupid, that's just ew, dude. Like, no, stop. Go away with that. I don't like that. Go away, shoo, fly, bye, swat, go away, no. Go away. Just please stop doing that. And this video is not gonna get any teacher's attention, get any principal's attention, hopefully. Oh my gosh. I didn't say where I go. I'm not wearing my lanyard. So if you know who I am, you know where I go, good for you. If you don't, you know what? You don't need to know. The heck? That's my business. Okay. Don't. Giving homework over breaks, giving projects over breaks is not fun. Because the word break means done for now, basically. Let me Google it. Hold on, let me Google what it means. Okay, it means a pause in work or during an activity or event. Synonyms are rest, respite, I don't know what the hell that is, recess, recess. You remember recess, kids? Yes, you do. Recess is when we have fun and we were spending time for ourselves and our friends. So basically break is just like recess. So who reads books during recess unless you like, you know, you want to do that for fun? Which I don't see how, but like I guess you could find a book you like. But you don't have to do work while you read. It's reading for fun. It's not reading for a project unless you're trying to cram your homework time and trying to find time to finish things so you don't have to. That's another story. Those are weird kids. I'm sorry. If you're a kid and you do your homework during recess, why? Why? Whatever, I don't know. Break means recess. Break means resting time. Break means no homework. No projects. Nada. Thank you. Oh, bye. Watch my other video. I'm probably gonna put a thing here.
Bitch, is you blind?
If I don't, I didn't learn how to do that. Bye!